Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder, and you might have noticed that said day 3. So at the end of last episode, I was messing around with a few things and went to save and quit. I didn't realize that would actually end the day, which led to day 2 not actually even happening. Nothing really happened on that, so you're not missing anything. So we'll kind of consider this our day 2 and 3. All right, so we're back in the main entry hall. There's nothing new here. There's still the message. Still all the same information. Since left seemed to go so well last time, we'll go ahead and keep that trend. All right, bedroom, parlor, or nook. I mean, I did so amazing at the parlor last episode. Let's see how this one goes. Get the key. Okay. Anything else in here? Let's see which of these I can mess up. I am in fact in the parlor. That box is empty. The blue box is true. One of these is a lie. So if the blue box is true, so these two are true, which means this box is not in fact empty. Say I'm not completely oblivious to puzzles. I just got a little froggy with that one. We'll go to the pantry this time. See if we can get some money. Grab us an apple while we're here. Okay, so I guess the fruit will only raise you up to your starting 50. Because the last time the orange gave us +5. Let's see. We could do the West Wing Hall. Coat check might be kind of nice, but I think I'm going to go with the West Wing Hall. Nothing down that way. I read that one last time. Locksmith has keys for sale. There's a nook, which is just dead end. And there's a storeroom. We'll go with the storeroom because it gives us a key and a few other things. Got a coin there. Key. And a gem, and I do not see anything. Some of these drawings are actually interesting. I wonder if there's a puzzle in those. Okay, we got closet, guest bedroom, or bedroom. Bedroom will at least give us a secondary way out. We get 2 steps back just for stepping in here. I'm pretty sure I've looked at all this stuff in here. I think the last time I was in this one, there was a chest here. I think I'm going to go with the courtyard this time. Okay, that looks like it might be... Oh, there's the shovel. An old weather shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Found me a coin. There's another dig spot over here. Few old coins, looks like 3. We are up to 9 coins. Okay, so that way is blocked off. Place we can buy stuff for a secret passage. I want to see the secret passage. What did that book say? The key to the bedroom. I wonder if you pull a special book and each one has a different room that it goes to. I don't like that mage chamber, but I have to go with it, otherwise I dead end again. That's sad. Okay, so we know that there's several maids here. Haven't really seen any information on a lot of the others. Staff notice, the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, Baron of Mount Holly H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Miss Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Miss Babbage. Alright, so we got a corridor, a nook, or a commissary. I can do the commissary and see what things they have. I do have a decent amount of money. There's an arcade machine. Can I play it? Oh, that's sad. Cigarette machine. You don't really see those around anymore. Without. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Which we know is a lie because it's not written by hand. There's the staff notice again with some sort of password, which I don't know what it says. Letters are very difficult to make out. Day 20 and day 21. So if I get this on day 20 and day 21, I get 50% off everything. Not bad. Okay. I can get gems, I can get sledgehammer, running shoes. I don't know what the sledgehammer or running shoes do. Try the sledgehammer. Okay, so now I can break open trunks. I don't have any more money, so let's go on to the next area. We'll do the spare room because guest bedroom is dead end, nursery's a dead end. It's really trying to get me locked in a dead end. Luckily, I have one key. I do not have any gems. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this run's over with. Turn that off. Turn that on. Not that it does me any good whatsoever. Okay, I'm not fully dead end. I can go back to the entrance hall. I can try to go up and see if I can go over. But I can't use the sledge to bust through that wall. Should have left that apple. Alright, let's try up. So we can go for 2 extra items. That's going to be pointless for that area. And I can't do either of those, so. As it is. That's nice. I got a compass that allows for me to draw more northern leading rooms. And a key. Don't see anything else in here. Go on to the next area. Yeah, we can do the hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That is a lie, as we have discovered. Go ahead and go here. Everything would be a dead end. So it's a matter of, do we want a gem or do we want a key? I think we'll go for the gem. We'll do a den. Looking around the place, see if I can find anything. Pretty much all looks barren in there. Okay, I need a northern room. Nook or boudoir? I'm going to try the boudoir and hope that I can find some information about the safe that's in here. Because I have not been able to find anything so far. That is sad. I needed one more gem. Very noteworthy as you continue on your... Okay, yeah, I've read that one before. It was just advice to make sure you had a book, notebook, something to write on. And it looks like I am done. I'm so glad I bought that sledgehammer that does Nothing. All right, let's go ahead and call it a day. I do not think I have anything else I can do. "18 rooms, not too bad. I rate shrink 4, 32 steps, found 2 items. I used 4 new rooms. Go ahead and continue. We're going to go on to the next day. All right, day 4. Let's go right this time. I do like the idea of the coat check, but I don't have any items. Go ahead and do the coat check. Because if I had done the coat check before, I might have been able to check in my shovel. I have no items to retrieve or check in. So that's possible dead end that I'm just kind of making for myself. If I can go farther up this time. Nothing on this side. Doing a corridor. I guess we'll do the chapel. I'd like to do the storeroom or closet, but both of those block me in. Let's go right. I'll do a den. Go and get that gem. And I want to hook back down here. I want to do this closet. That's what I was hoping for. Every day I can re-roll a new floor plan. And a gem. Then we're going to go north. I'm going to go ahead and do the security. Okay, good. It doesn't force you to watch that all over again. We're going to set the security level to low. And then we're going to set the offline mode to unlock. And hopefully if it comes up, we'll be able to do the breaker room. I have not missed anything so far. Ah, great, that door's locked. Lose half your steps for the weight room? Ain't no way. I'll redraw. Yeah, we'll do the nook. At least that gives me a way out and a key. So I can come back into the security room and use that key. Hey, there's a breaker room. Now, if the keycard system does come up, it should be unlocked. Use this key. Hopefully it'll open up to somewhere nice. Do the pantry. Trying to get all the way up top. Hey, a banana. Okay, maybe the apples only give 2 and the bananas give 3. Oranges give 5. Do have a gem. We'll do this one. Do the drawing room. I do not see anything of note. Wondering who did all their work. There's a note. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you'll draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Which we've already discovered. We've got a locked door there. Both of those are dead ends. And I don't have any gems. I go to the storeroom, get a key. And then open the northern door. Got a coin here. There's key. Gem. Now we're going to try to keep going north. That's a dead end. Goes that way. I could do the bedroom. At least gives me another way, or I could risk redrawing. Or redraw. Dining room, I think, gives us more options. And it's close enough that if I can at least get 2 more ranks up, we can come back here and get more food. Okay, I think I'm going to do East Wing Hall. I do like the dark room. And we do have the utility closet. Okay, we'll go ahead and take care of that. Not that way. It's so easy to get turned around in this. Flip that back on. Wonder if there's a puzzle with all the chess pieces too. Large battery bank. Battery pack provides juice to battery powered contraptions. I don't know what could be that could be used for. I think that was the only new thing in here. We got another locked door. 2 locked doors. We can go off of the dining room. Try to see if we can hook farther north. Hallway. Do you have a gem for the observatory? We can get another bonus thing from that. When spare chest has been added to the entrance hall. Don't be locked. Yeah. I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, it looks like we gotta go all the way back to the entrance hall. No, we can go to the chapel. We can cut through the dining room, drawing room, pantry, security den, and then the chapel. And we'll go off from that. Yeah, I think bedroom. I don't see anything new other than this chest here, which is locked. Really need some keys or a sledgehammer. Hallway it is. Okay, so that way is blocked. Already read that note. There's the garage. That is sad. We got a billiard room, which could get us a gem, money, or key. And we got the West Wing Hall. Wish I had a gem for that one. See if I can figure out the billiard room puzzle. Okay. So there's a plus, minus, times, and divide. I guess 3 plus 15 would be 18. 15 minus 7 would be 8. Ten minus 3 would be 7. Five times 2 would be 10. 10 minus 4 would be 6. Times 3 would be 18. I doubted myself. after that one puzzle on day one, I got second guess myself. We got the parlor with another puzzle. Try and grab the key. I don't see anything extra in here. This box is in fact black. The gems are in a true box. This box is blue. So this one's true. This one's true. Which means this one's false. Which means it would be in this box because it's a false box. Dead end. That commissary would also be a dead end. Guess we'll go ahead and do the spare room. Hey, nothing in there. I should have done the bunk. I want to use the last key on this to see what's in it. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I had done the commissary. Combine inventory to create new items. Some sort of song. Wonder if there's a puzzle on this. Stones cut something by hand. And letters rot something to spell something, or secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost blank among the bold blank words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. A broken lever. Very good. That's for. I guess that's not good enough for them. I need another item. Could freeze my stuff. Or I could just buy food. The banana does 3. Club sandwich does 15. Chef salad would have been nice if I had more green rooms. Go ahead and do the club sandwich. I don't see anything else in here. To the conference room. Red note over there. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. See what this note says. Reminder, after a meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. So there's notes in the office safe. Safe code 9083. And that does say safe code. Is it the safe code for... I haven't had an office yet, so I don't know if it'd work in the boudoir. What's on the other side of this door? Hey, there's the boudoir. It's almost like saying it summons it. I'm just going to try it. See if it works. Okay. So that's not that safe's code. It looked like it was written by hand. The safe code. And I do not have any keys to do anything else. Guess we'll go ahead and do this freezer. Hey, would you look at that? Everything is frozen. That is a door there. That's definitely a door right there. That's a bunch of stuff frozen in the freezer. Yeah, that's dumb to walk back and forth in there. Let's head to the entrance hall and see what those chests are there. I'm pretty sure they're locked. Yep. All of them are locked. And I have no keys. Either the broken lever or the battery pack. I feel like the battery pack might have a use. Okay, well, as it's starting to look like I cannot progress any further, I think I'm going to call it a part there. It is a little bit shorter, but as we continue to explore, I'm hoping that we can start to uncover even more stuff. But I will see you next episode.